Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around. What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
It's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick.
Now, here's Wall. The shot by George, wide open, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we talked earlier. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks so much, David.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Basket good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
To the inside. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Wasted no time on that one.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here's Wall. Outside, George. The 3. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And George with the stuff.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Drills the three-pointer.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. George. Batum trying to break loose. And George gets it to go.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
.104 left in the first quarter of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Flynn. Here's Stanley. And he dunks it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Leonard with the bucket.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller.
Pass to Achua. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A three from Leonard. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
Inside. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go. Wall. Nobody back. And then Carter with the dunk.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
It's all tied in Toronto. After this break, we'll be back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Shots good by Achua. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than two quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage two-point looks.
Takes a three. Trains the three-pointer. Achua's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Kennard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's Powell with the drive. Shot clock at 5. Now Zubac. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
The assist.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Morris a screen. To the paint. Here's Zubac.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Barnes. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Pass to Kennard. And it's off from three-point range. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Van Vliet. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Barnes outside. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Coming right to the floor for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
The Clippers trail. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
For 3, Siakam. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I mean, they come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Van Vliet looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Looking to end the run. Here's Zubac. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And the dunk by Zubac.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, George. Batum, the screen. And it's blocked. Tries again. And George finishes inside. George has got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Clippers. Outside Flynn. Left side, Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Porter's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is a knockdown shooter from the mid-range. Otto Porter doing work.
They set the pick. Here's Wall. Pass to Leonard. There's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Leonard looking around. On the wing, Batum. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Carter missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 1-point game.
opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Carter with the screen to the paint and stolen by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Van Vliet with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Batum for three. Drills it from outside. Batum's got himself on the board with three there.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Timeout.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Off target from outside. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Pass to Powell. Now Zubac, covered by Achua. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 8 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Out to Morris. Kennard on the wing. Morris a screen. Off target from 3-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Achua. Zubac no good. Right side, Porter. Achua. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Achua's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. Morris with the ball. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Clippers trail by 8. And here's George. Carter with the screen. The tray. And Paul George good for the 3.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from 3-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here are the Clippers. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Down low. Here's Batum. Out to Carter. Outside Leonard. Driving inside. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Raptors. To the inside. Pass to Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. You talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
And the Clippers call time here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Good on both. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Poke loose. Leonard with the steal. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard on the wing. Carter with it. Plenty of space. Siakam pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Carter right side. Here's Batum. Covered by Barnes. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Outside, Wall. And he drives in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall. Toronto leading by 5. Trent outside. Inside. Here's Van Vliet. That one a little long.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Wall. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Carter. And he lays it straight in.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
Barnes left side. Siakam outside. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers trail by 3. Here's George. Carter left side. Good D by Barnes. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Carter. To tie it up. It's in! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Outside for Batum. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Leonard inside. That one misses. Good D by Siakam. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And here are the Raptors now. The lead is 2.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Boy, Gary Trent Jr. is a guy who has delivered big shots. Now an opportunity to make one from the free throw line.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Wendell Carter Jr. says, big moment is my time. What incredible confidence.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout.
Now into the lineup for your
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
For 3, Siakam. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Van Vliet with it. Fires from deep. Siakam's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Well, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Trent goes in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. Van Vliet outside. Over George. And right through it goes.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
And stolen by Siakam. And here's Barnes for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
And they pick up 2.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Takes it out for Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Outside for George. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here on what has been a great one so far. Barnes the screen. Down low. Leonard with the steal. to the paint. Here's George. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
Stolen by Carter. And now Wall running the floor all by himself.
You love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, George from downtown. They get it back. Here's Carter in the corner. George with it. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Pass to Trent. Back to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. So the Clippers with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big.